Hey everybody, this is Small Engine Velocity coming at you with a very short moto vlog. So, I wanted to review my Stranded series. So, if you didn't realize, or haven't been watching, recently, and not the first time, I have ran out of gas. Oh, great. It came off, and it fell. I have to go back home. I can't drive it like this. Yeah. I just realized when I took off that the support bolt that holds this in came off. And I didn't realize it. And it's very dangerous because this sits up at the front, and if by any chance it dislodges, it'll jam into the ground and it'll stop me. Kinda don't want to drive it like that, but I guess I have to. I'll just go really slow. Anyways, what I wanted to do was drive around and talk about one problem, but apparently when I was putting in this awesome gas gauge down here, I accidentally forgot to tighten these bolts that hold my front peg mount together, and because the front peg mount isn't on, I don't want it jamming into the ground, causing me to abruptly start and crash the bike. So anyways, yeah, I got the gas gauge installed. You can see it down there. So I'm at 65%. I was at 66% earlier, so it's working. Anyways, I lost the bolt, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix this real quick, if you don't mind, and put another bolt in. So if you want to take a look at the gas gauge, the way it is right now, there it is. Oh wait, there you go. Beep boop bop boop 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 boop. 66, because I'm laying sideways. Anyways, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I got the front peg back on. Yay! Now I'm just gonna kind of go in a circle-ish thing. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about was, don't get frustrated. You'll make it to the end. Eventually you'll figure out all the problems. Not all of us make it to the end. Some people quit. More often than not, to be honest with you. A lot of people quit. I talk to a lot of people every day about who put mods on their Honda Ruckus, and they can't, and they go slower in some cases. A lot of cases they go slower, or they're maybe their expectation is too high as to what they're trying to get. They got to understand that it is a 49cc 4-stroke motor that only generates 2.5 horsepower, you know, at top speed. So it's not like they're going to get a whole bunch of speed out of it. I mean, the suggestion I can make to these people is, one, do a Chris H and buy a tach, because that's like the most important thing you're going to need for tuning, is a tach. You got to understand that portion of the whole build to begin with. Without a tach, you have no idea where you're sitting at your RPMs whenever you're tuning your variator, which is where you're going to get most of your speed from. Not all of it. You still need power to be able to generate speed, but yeah, you know, a lot of people, I'm serious, lose faith in the middle of it, and then they ditch it and go buy like a Grom or something like that, because, you know, they want to go faster. There are always those people that buy a Ruckus as their first bike and then move on to big bikes. You know, congratulations, because you know, you're going to find out what you want to do and what you like, and a Ruckus is a good starting point. That happened to Brad from Friction Zone. He bought my old Ruckus, or the Girl Ruck, and turned it into, and then eventually bought an SV650, and then a dirt bike, and then another dirt bike. So you know, it happens. biggest suggestion I can make is don't buy $2,000 worth of mods and throw them all on your motor at one time and expect it to work great. And I also need some other people's opinions, and please comment below. Please comment below. The TRS or the Ruck Shop or the RS intake, that intake tube is too long. It is too long. And I talk to people very often about how that Ruck Shop intake is causing them, you know, they put it on and they're going slower, they rejetted, they reshim, this and that, and then they can't go any faster. My experience with that is that the intake tube is too short and it's jetted too high. I mean, you got to think about it. When I did it, I had a 6-inch intake, barely 6-inch intake, and then I had a 78 main jet. So it's not like I was doing anything massive. I mean, everyone thinks they need to go up a whole point, a whole 5 points on their jetting whenever they need to go faster. Well, I'm at 64% gas. Anyways, yeah, so, you know, do one mod at a time, please. I accidentally did one mod at a time. I bought a Ruckus and then I put a variator in it and tuned it, and later on did this and that and tuned it and got a CDI and then tuned it, and then this and that and tuned it, got a stretch kit and tuned it, blah 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 blah, new exhaust and tuned it. You know, it's hard to account for multiple variables whenever you're tuning your Ruckus, especially a Get motor. Man, I'm gonna be here forever. This light is never gonna change. It really isn't gonna change at all. Is there anyone behind me? Nope. I guess we're gonna have to do the turn right solution, because it's never gonna change. You're not gonna hit me. Oh my lord, everyone thinks they're gonna hit me. Although it does look kind of scary. See, look, Lexus, don't hit me. Little tiny car, don't hit me. It's never gonna change. I'm gonna go right. And then I'm gonna go left, because it's never gonna turn. There you go. So, don't be frustrated. You know, take a break, sit back, rethink it, send me a message. Maybe I can throw you some suggestions or something like that, but please don't. I mean, I guess give up if you're going to give up, but I'm not one of those people who like to give up. I have an overdeveloped sense of loyalty and commitment, probably because of my brain is not quite right sometimes when it comes to this kind of stuff. A lot of people will move to a GY6. Why do they move to a GY6? Because they're tired of trying to get speed out of they're trying to get speed out of their Get, and then they get a GY6, and then they have all sorts of crazy problems with their GY6 because they didn't wire it all right. I firmly believe that GY6s got a bad rap because people don't know how to wire their crap, right? They wire it wrong, or they wire it shoddy, or something like that. Don't use crimps, don't use solder, stuff like that. Anyways, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you lose a lot. Woo! I should ride with those people, right? I should catch up to them. The Wheelie Boys. The Wheelie Boys! I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh yeah, people move to GY6s to get more speed. I don't feel like I fully graduated from the Get motor because I never did any internal work. But, you know, at the time, someone generous helped me out with getting a GY6 into my bike, and, you know, went through a lot of learning, and that there's more than what's out there. I really hope to take this. I don't know, what other steps are there left to take other than swapping to a 232 or going to a, I don't know, going to something else, going to a Zuma motor or something else. Who knows? There's just, I mean, the options are way too wide. I'd like to fabricate something once, like a mount of some sort. What is that big? Oh, those are fishing poles. What's there to go fishing around here? I don't know where to go fishing around here. Anyways, so I hope I gave someone some words of encouragement, or at least enough courage to go ahead and send me a message, or to buy a Ruckus or something like that. But really what I wanted to do was show everyone my cool gas gauge that's now at 62%. Whoa! 62% gas! I know how much gas I have in my tank, and I'm an idiot. Okay, here's the deal. If I run out of gas on this thing, I will do a giveaway. I have to give away stuff. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I turned it off. Sorry about that. Alright, someone told me my signal was on. I accidentally left it on, which I leave on all the time. He doesn't realize that that's what us Ruckus people do, is we leave signal lights on to cause confusion amongst the masses. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my little ramblings and got to see my fuel gauge working. And oh, big old truck making a big old wide turn. That was scary. Scary big truck turning the corner. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Say hello to the 62% gas in my gas tank, and everything else is working so far. I got my peg back on here. It's not falling off. And yeah. Anyways, don't forget, I already said that. Have a great time. I'll see everybody in the next video.